Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I hope that you have slept well and parang sa mga nagkakape, yan, I'm here again and you're there. I hope that we will learn something today and my mornings are always amazing because of you. Before anything else, I am Coach Jeriel or Coach TJ para mas madali from Life Coach Philippines. I am a certified professional life coach. I am a certified martial arts instructor. I'm also a marine engineer by profession. So yan, when it comes to schedules, to routines, kuha namin yan because we've had lots of experience with tight schedules and rigid timelines. So, paano ba natin ma-maximize yan? So, I'm Coach TJ and I am coaching for Unhooked Living. So, para kanino nga ba ito? So, yan. Ang purpose and mission ko for today is unang-una, we will review the differences of habits, routines, and rituals. It's one of my earlier topics. Isa to sa mga pinakauna kong ginawa. But of course, I want to bring it back so that people will be reminded. And if you are doing your routine now successfully, how do we transform it? Diba? Paano natin siya papagandahin? Yan, we will transform your routine to our ritual. And how do we do that? And of course, I'll also help pick a ritual throughout the day. Hindi naman pwede lahat gawin nating ritual. Diba? It's quite draining. In fact, it takes a lot of energy to turn your routine into ritual. But as you go further along, mapapansin nyo na ano siya, mas natural na, di ba? Masasanay rin kayo. And of course, as I help you pick the ritual, I will also give you examples on what you can do, on what are the other things, other activities that symbolizes or characterizes a ritual. Yan. Nakakatawa yung origami, no? Ginawa ko siya para may transformation. So before anything else, before I start, thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Diba? Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. You may also give some shout outs to the people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring messages. If you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. I am streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. If you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Yan. Ulit tayo, digital footprints. If you come across something that resonates with you and inspires you to do something, please use hashtag pack my bag moment. Yan yung pakiramdam na parang, wow, okay, let's go. Let's do this. And of course, so that other people may know this inspiring message or where you got it from, para malaman nila, please use hashtag coaching TikTok. And if you are watching this on a replay, please please use hashtag replay. So yan, transformation, routine to ritual. How do we do it? So you can see the picture, yan, meron tayong schedule and with candles, di ba? Madalas na ginagamit ang candles sa mga ritual. So, ito yung mga pagdadaanan natin sa topic. So yung review, transformation, and what are the helpful rituals we have? Madalas nating na-associate ang kandila sa rituals. Why? I'll explain more later. So, unahin natin ano ba yung habit. So, habits are first and foremost mindless. Automatic mo na lang siyang ginagawa. There's not much effort that is accompanied pagdating sa habits. Since it's mindless. It's just like when your phone rings, or when your phone gives off a notification bell, titingnan mo na lang kagad. Wala na yun. There's there's no conscious thought. Kaya siya naging mindless. And of course, since it's mindless, it needs less effort. Kaya, anong nangyayari? Gagawin mo na lang siya. It's not mindful, and when you do it, it's automatic. It's a reflex action. Kaya, onting-onti lang yung effort niya. However, since it's mindless, hindi siya madaling basagin. It's not easily broken. It's not easily broken because of it is already ingrained in you. Nakasanayan mo na siya. So it takes a lot of effort for it to be replaced or broken. Actually, it's easier to replace it than to break it, because once you break it, maghahanap ka ng kapalit. So instead of going through breakage, you can actually replace it. And lagi natin tatandaan, all habits have routines. Why? Because routines are an evolved form. Your routines will evolve to habits. Once you do a routine consistently, since dumadali na siya, nakakasanayan mo na, nag-evolve siya to a habit, nagiging automatic na. So, not all habits are bad, because successful people, they have their own habits. And those habits are evolved from the routines that they mindfully do. Sinasadya nila yun. Until such a time that they do it consistently and it becomes a reflex action for them. Diba? So, let's go to the routine. Hello, Coach Candy. Good morning. Thank you for dropping by. Yan. Pinakauna nating magandang coach. So, yan. Routine. So, why did I post here my training routine? Kasi I do it every Saturday before when we haven't experienced the lockdown yet. Yan ang ginagawa namin every Saturday. So, it's a routine for me. Gigising ako ng maaga instead of sleeping in. And yeah, nakikipagpaluan ako sa UP. Ayun, hello Coach Hasmin. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Nadagdagan na yung mga nagsisigandahang coaches natin. First and foremost, routines are mindful. Kailangan may intention that you want to do it. Ayan, hello, good morning, Coach Nilo. Ayan, isa rin sa mga nagagwapuhan nating coaches. Yes, it's a ritualistic morning. Yung lagi nating ginagawa. Malalaman natin later how your routine transformed into a ritual. Mindful ang routine, so lagi mo siyang kailangan. You have to be conscious in doing it. And because you are conscious in doing it, it is easily broken. Madali siyang masira, madali siyang mabasag, kasi if you decide na okay, mamaya ko na siya gagawin, not to the usual order or not the usual sequence, of course, na siya, na-delay or na-break in some form. So, ayan, it's mindful and it's easily broken. So, kailangan pag na-break mo siya, babalikan mo. Diba? That's since it's easily broken, it needs more effort to sustain. If you experience this, or if you have a routine, laging may naglalaban sa loob mo na parang ayoko gawin to, parang ayoko ulitin, parang di ba pwedeng bukas na lang, di ba pwedeng pag ginanahan ako. It needs more effort because you will motivate yourself that is resisting. There will be always an internal resistance, and it will tell you that you have to do this. Pero naglalaban, ayoko. No, you have to do this. Yes, Coach Nilo, ako yung nakaitim. Ako yung nakaitim dyan sa picture, and that's part of our training routine, yung sparring. May live resistance training kami. So that our technique, our moves will be displayed more when it comes to the live stick sparring. And katulad nung kanina, not Kanina yung ang habits is, all habits have routines. Dito naman, routines. Not all routines are habits. Why? Because habits, that's an evolved form of a routine. Nakasanayan mo na, lagi mo na siyang ginagawa. So it's automatic for you. However, not all routines are that automatic. There are still routines that you do that has to keep you mindful, na kailangan sinasadya mo siyang gawin, that you are conscious. So not all routines evolve into a habit. Hello, good morning, Coach Tin. Thank you for dropping by. Yan, nadagdagan na yung mga nagsisigandahang coaches natin. I hope that you are refreshed from my previous presentations, kasi it's part of our review. Yes, tama, Coach Tin. Routines are not always automatic. It needs to be developed for it to be a habit. Diba? You need the time and the patience to always do it and to always be intentional in doing it. And so, if you always do it, pag nakasanayan mo na, then it evolves to a mindful habit. So, yun, nakakatuwa yun if you continue doing it and sa kalaunan, nagiging automatic na siya sa'yo. Yan, nag-transform ulit siya. So, how do we turn routine into a ritual? So you have a routine, or you have routines. If you add your emotions, your subjective experiences, pag kinakabit mo siya doon, that results to a ritual. So, kung babalikan natin yung previous slide, that routines are mindful, routines are easily broken, routines take more effort, and not all habits are routines. Ngayon, if you add the intention, if you add the emotions while doing this routine, it turns into a ritual. So as you can see, ginawa ko dyan, this was our photo when we had our initiation. So nagpunta kami sa Wawa Dam. And there we trained, nagkaroon kami ng water training, and for us, the feeling of all of us training together in one area. Makikita, actually marami yan, marami kami dyan. Siyempre, kinuha ko yung picture ko. So, the feeling of us being together, being united as a group while training, while doing our routines, that is what transformed it into an initiation ritual. Yung subjective experiences na nararanasan mo. Why? Because it puts more meaning in what you do. And when it puts more meaning in what you do, it becomes a ritual. Kung napapansin nyo, what are the familiar rituals that we have, that we encounter in our everyday lives? So para sa mga nagsisimba, going to church, attending the mass is a ritual. Diba? If you see, there's that routine. Meron silang sinusunod na sequence of events. However, the solemnity of you attending church, that differentiates it from just hearing out the sermons, the sharing of the priest, or yung gospel of the day, and yung communion. The feelings that you add, the emotions that you feel while doing the routine, that transforms it to a ritual. So, another familiar ritual that we do, or most people do, yung skincare. Yung lagi kong ina-example, skincare routine gabi-gabi. Di ba? When you're about to sleep, syempre, gusto mo beauty sleep. So, there's a time, there's a location, and there's an alarm for you. May cue. So, let's say, you start at 10, skincare routine, para by 11, makatulog ka na. Or sabihin natin, or 9, 10 tulog. So, you have that 1 hour in between na ginagawa mo. And when you apply those products, and when you distress and decompress yourself, di ba? For you, that is like, it feels like a sacred hour. For you, it's something that hindi dapat magulo. That you are trying to clean out your thoughts, and you are trying to relax. You attach the feelings of rest or restfulness sa skincare routine. And that's why it becomes a ritual. There's meaning in every action that you do that comprises the routine. So, yan. So I hope that our listeners have realized or have pictured out a single routine in their day that they do enjoy doing. Yeah, sa mga coaches ba natin, ano ba yung mga ritual nyo sa araw-araw? So, this is another graph that I used before. So, you have the energy in your y-axis, so tumataas, and you have your mindfulness in the x-axis. So, have ano rin yan, in increasing magnitude. So, when you have a habit, it has a low energy requirement and it's not mindful kasi nga nakasanayan mo na. You're already efficient in doing it. So, the energy that it takes for you to accomplish it, mababa na lang. And of course, the mindfulness, dahil nga, automatic na sa'yo eh. Hindi mo na iniisip, mababa. But it doesn't always mean that this habit represents something that's detrimental to you. If you have a habit na tumutulong sa'yo to be successful and that's it, it means that your habit has reached or your routine has reached a level that is already automatic. Hindi mo na siya kailangan puwersahin or hindi mo na kailangan i-motivate masyado ang sarili mo because it already happens. Now, talking about our routines, routine is in the middle ground. Why? It takes more awareness, it takes more mindfulness and energy to maintain it. Pag meron kang routine, you always have to consciously say to yourself na gagawin ko to in this time. I will start here and I will do this. Ito yung mga gagawin ko. You're not on autopilot. You are consciously doing the routine. Kaya mataas ang energy requirement niya and mataas din yung mindfulness niya. And you have the ritual. When you include more energy yan, pag dinagdagan mo siya ng energy at dinagdagan mo siya ng mindfulness, when those two reach that level, you are putting more meaning. Nilalagyan mo siya, mas malaman na ngayon yung ginagawa mo activity. There's, how would I put it? There's that level of reverence when you do it. One example ko is, ginagawa ko nung high school. I have a ritual before competitions. I have a ritual just before the start. Rituals don't have to take too long. I have a ritual pag magtatali ako ng sintas ng sapatos, luluwagan ko lahat ulit yan. Kasi meron ako nakasanayan na higpit na sapatos na pang training, meron akong higpit na sapatos na pang competition. Hello, Coach Lynn. Good morning. Yan, may isa naman tayong magandang coach na dumagdag. So, ang ginagawa ko dun, I have a ritual that I tie my right shoe first, then my left. Dahan-dahan kong, dahan-dahan kong ina-adjust yung, yung higpit niya. Tinitimpla ko. Where do I feel most comfortable with? Unahin ko yung kanan, it's mindful and that's how I hype myself. Habang nagtatali ako ng sintas, nag-visualization na ako nun. Binivisualize ko na kung paano lalabas or kung paano ko gagawin yung competition, yung takbo, ano na yung strategies ko. Then when I move to my left, ganun ulit. Then pupunta na ako sa starting area, magsa-start na ako mag-warm up, magsa-start na ako ng hyping up ko. Sarili ko, pinapalakas ko na yung loob ko. And that is the routine that I do, that I turn into a ritual. That's my pre-race ritual. And how I won races is, yan ang nakatulong sa akin. Kasi, I tie my shoelaces in, para bang may reverence talaga eh. Iingatan mo. There, you place a big significance. Ayan o, di ba, Coach Lynn, may right over left, left over right. Yes, actually, meron yan. May pattern ako niyan dun sa pagsisintas ko nun. So, Hindi naman siya superstitious, pero I just find it ano lang. I just find it comforting, 'di ba? Yes, Coach Nilo. A ritual becomes more purposeful. Yun, when you add more purpose to your routine, then it transforms into a ritual. Yun. Kaya siya that's why it takes more energy and more mindfulness. Kasi you attach memories, you attach emotions to it. Ina-associate mo siya dun. Yan. Nag-transform ulit. So, when we transform our routine, yan, I'll repeat it. It carries more intention. You have to be more intentional. Why? Ano ba yung meaning sa'yo ng routine? What is it for? Diba? Ayan. A ritual becomes more purposeful. When you have or when you put the intention in it, ano ba yung significance niya? Katulad ko, ako, yung significance ng pre-race ritual ko is that's me putting myself into the zone so that I can win. Zone out ko na lahat ng distractions, and for me that's significant because I can concentrate more on the race. I can concentrate more on my strategy. Paano ko ipapanalo yung race? And when you put your emotions into it, 'di ba nga, it carries more meaning, it carries more purpose. Kasi may emotions ka na nandun eh. A lot is riding on your routine. Whether it be an example like my pre-race routine or pre-race ritual or your daily rituals lang, kahit skincare, bago ka matulog, ano pa ba? Your work, 'di ba? Hello, good morning, Coach Marife. Yan, another beautiful coach has joined our session. Yes, Coach Marife, habol na habol pa. So, of course, when you transform your routine, it has to be done regularly. Hindi ibig sabihin ng regularly na araw-araw mo siyang ginagawa because there are routines and there are rituals that will consume more time, effort, and mindfulness. So, some of them are done in special occasions, 'di ba? Just like our example for going to church. 'Di ba? You go to the Sunday church, Sunday mass. Ako, pre-race ritual, hindi naman araw-araw ang race ko. Hindi naman araw-araw yung mananalo ka ng medal. So, there's that. It has to be regularly done. So, lahat yan, pagsasama-samahin mo, yung intention, yung significance, your own emotions, and the regularity so that you can transform your routine into a meaningful ritual. So, ano ba yung mga helpful rituals natin throughout the day? So, kaya ako nilagay dito start of the day instead of morning kasi hindi naman lahat ng tao gumigising na umaga. Meron tayong mga friends, meron tayong mga kilala na ang start ng araw nila is mamaya pang gabi. So, ano ba yung what are the helpful rituals that we can do at the start of the day? First, of course, is waking up on time. Hindi ka magkakaroon or hindi ka makapagsimula ng routine pag hindi ka gising. Kasi nga mindful siya. Di ba? Yes, Coach Jasmine. If you find the significance in your activity, then that's the start. It transforms your routine into a ritual. Di ba? Mas siya, mas makahulugan. So when you wake up on time, yan. That's where everything starts. So, kayo ba? Meron ba kayong mga waking up on time or yung mga rituals nyo pagkagising sa umaga? Some of us, upon waking up, we start meditating. Ayun, Di ba? Kay Coach Nilo, di ba? Spiritual, all caps on the ritual. Spiritual conversation through prayer in the morning. #spiritual. Yes, Coach Nilo, di ba? Meron ka ng that is your morning ritual na pagkagising, hindi naman siya mahaba, but you have your prayer, you have your intentions, you have your thoughts, nilalagay mo siya dyan, and you do it every day. That is a ritual. After meditating or praying, yan, you have your hearty meal. Siyempre, kailangan mo ng energy for the day. And ako kasi hindi ako nag-aalmusal masyado. Ewan ko, nakalakihan ko na talaga ng hindi ako nag-aalmusal. I already eat during, parang ang almusal ko na nung bata ako is yung recess, then lunch. So, yung eating a hearty meal para sa akin, nagsisimula ako ng by lunch. Doon ako kumakain ng marami. Because it readies me for the day, activities niya. Training sa hapon or extended work sa gabi. So, my lunch is my hearty meal. Kayo ba? Ayan, sabi ni Coach Marife, the best to open the day with meditation in the Word of God. So, yun. You meditate and you pray. Yan yung everyday rituals na hindi natin pwede kaligtaan. And of course, pagkagising sa umaga, you have that planning. Iniisip mo na kung anong gagawin mo iisipin mo na yung gagawin mo for the day, how it's done, and who to do it with, o sino yung makakasama mo. So whether it be in the morning, or whether it be midday, kung kailan nagsisimula ang araw mo, these are some of the helpful rituals that can jumpstart that beautiful day. Siyempre, dahil meron tayo start of the day, meron naman tayo ng middle of the day. Diba? So, nilagay ko lang dito for reference yung tanghali, yung clear skies. So, syempre may pagkain ka na eh. Ako, one of the things that I found most helpful, even dating back to my childhood years, is writing notes down. Hindi pwedeng mawala yung diary namin nun sa yung homework notebook kasi doon namin lahat nilalagay. And writing down is significant because it depends on your intention kung ano yung isusulat mo. If you're going to write down important dates, important reminders, or some of us write down our emotions through journaling. So writing down becomes a ritual because it carries significance. Ayan, Coach, sabi ni Coach Marife, she is now doing the gratitude prompt ritual with her clients and FB daily Facebook lives. O, di ba? You have your Facebook daily lives, nagiging ritual. Sa akin, ritual na sa akin yan dahil I come up with a sequence. Naghahanap ako ng something significant that I can talk about and I can discuss, I can share with the people, and I have a certain time that I do it. Hindi siya ganun ka-consistent, but I always do it every day or almost every day. Sabi naman ni Coach Nilo, watching coaches on Coaching TikTok is my healthy ritual. Yan. Thank you very much, Coach Nilo. I hope that there are more people who will share your ritual. Of course, in the middle of the day, maganda rin yung mag-take ng breaks. Hindi naman pwedeng dire-diretso ka sa activities mo. And some people, ako particularly, when I take a break, ayan, distress lahat yan. Kailangan decompress. If you're taking a break, it's a no-no for me to talk about work. We can talk about work when we work. But when we take a break, yan, it's better to be light. Makipagbiroan ka. Diba? Take advantage of the benefits of laughter and humor. Yung pala, pareho sila ni Coach Marife ng healthy ritual of watching Coaching TikTok. Yeah, when you take a break, you can also unplug in the middle of the day. So, ano yung mga unplugging activities ko? Example ko is, I take my afternoon naps seriously. Nung bata tayo, di ba, parang pahirapan pa yung papatulugin ka sa hapon. Ngayon, nung medyo tumanda-tanda tayo, we always look forward to it. That is one of the ways that I unplug. Hindi ako lagi nakaharap sa computer, hindi ko hawak ang phone ko. So it's a ritual for me because I separate myself from the chaos and noise na dala ng social media and sa dala ng work. And it helps me by recovering the energy so that I can continue throughout the day. Importante yan, especially when you're working from home. Hindi na separate yung work and yung yung buhay mo sa bahay. So it's vital and it's important that you also unplug from time to time. And of course, exercising. So yung exercise naman, depende sa schedule mo, whether it's be in the middle of the day, start of the day, or end of the day, nasa sayo yan. But when you exercise, if you put that significance, ako, ritual na sa akin yung pag-exercise before the pandemic struck. It's quite rigid since may mga kasama ako nag-exercise, nagte-training sa martial arts, but if it's in the gym, it's almost always consistent na darating ako doon naman around 6 or 7. Sure, I prefer 6. Para matapos ako mga before 9. Then I can have my dinner, then I can prepare, makapag-plancha ako the night before, and I can prepare my things for the following work. So, marami. So, those are the rituals that I have. So, yung exercising, if you have those, keep those up. Laking bagay niyan ngayon. So, at the end of the day naman, yan. At the end of the day, kung ano man ang end of the day mo, if kung madaling araw yan, or in the evening, or sa tanghali, ano ba yung mga pwede mong gawin? Pwede mong gawing ritual. One is you can engage in a hobby. But when you have a hobby, nag-tune out ka na. Sineseparate mo na lahat from work, the stress, and you find meaning kasi that is your personal activity. When you engage in that hobby, you are in your personal zone. That is where nakakalimutan mo lahat na nagpapastress sa'yo. So, it may be just some of the people have cross-stitch, knitting, reading a book, or even ako, hobby ko rin is martial arts. So, napag-iisa ko yung exercise and hobby ko. So, it depends. Kung ano man yung tastes mo, ano yung kinakahiligan mo engage. One is also learning a new skill. For example, reading. Diba? Reading or practicing a new skill. Like, I can say that Facebook Live has been a learning ritual for me. Laking bagay sa akin yun. And, of course, it also touches other people's lives. So, there's that deep meaning para sa akin. Hindi ko lang siya ginagawa for me anymore. And of course, isa sa mga pinapaborito ko na ritual at the end of the day is introspection. I look back in the day on what has happened, and I always think, is there a way that I could have done it better? Is there a way that I could be better than the previous day? Ano yung mga bagay na kailangan kong pansinin? What should I take notice and what should I improve? Who do I connect with? Or ano bang klaseng values ang meron ako that I need to review, 'di ba? So when you introspect, you spend more time with yourself. It's like having a conversation with yourself, and it's helpful. Mag-reply ka rin paminsan-minsan sa sarili mo. It's actually very healthy. Yeah, so when you do your introspection, you also spend some me time. Kung hindi mo naman kinakausap yung sarili mo, ano yung particular me time activities that you have? Yes, Coach Marife, everyone needs introspection. Napakalaking bagay niyan. It's important because you have that conversation na walang magkikriticize sa'yo, and you can safely say to yourself what you need, and na-address mo siya. So, yung spending some me time, yan, common example, skincare routine, yung mga distress nyo, pag nasa bathtub kayo, di ba? Naliligo kayo, you're just enjoying the time, nanonood ka ng Netflix, catching up on your favorite series, movies, di ba? Ayan, ito maganda to, Coach Marife. All our struggles come without much of looking inside us. Kasi pag hindi ka nag-introspect, pag hindi mo rin ini-inspect yung sarili mo, nagkakaroon ka ng disconnect. Kasi you're always looking outward. Hindi mo nakikita ano ba, what's happening inside of you. So, there, helpful rituals throughout the day. You can pick one or you can pick more. Nasa sayo yan. If you have the energy and if you have the awareness to do it, eventually it will evolve into a habit, a mindful and helpful habit. So, hindi naman kailangan ano siya. Well, your rituals will soon evolve there pag lagi mo na siyang ginagawa. So, it will become a habit of success para sa inyo. Or para sa atin, di ba, when you do it. So, I hope that you have learned something sa ating morning session na nagkaroon tayo ng transformation of the routine to ritual, di ba? So, if you have any comments, suggestions, violent reactions, do let me know. Do connect with me. Diba? If you need processing or if you need help on transforming your routine to ritual, do connect with us. Diba? Most of the time, napapansin natin that most of the problems in our lives can be solved by a slight modification in your routine or in your schedule. If you feel that you are being overwhelmed at any one point in time, it's probably you're doing it all at the same time. Diba? If you fix or if you try a little bit of variety, paano kung spread out mo siya throughout the day instead of doing it all at once? Because sabihin mo the pressure helps you perform more. Sometimes the pressure also breaks you. And when it's needed, baka hindi ka na makaperform. So yan. So I hope that you've learned something and you have picked up something that you can use and that will serve you. And do let me know if it does. Nakakatuwa kasing malaman yon. So as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be a part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. Join us for another coaching conversation later with Coach Marife for coaching for overcoming at 2 p.m. Alam kong oras di peligro yan, but if you want to add more learnings to your life, 2 p.m. with Coach Marife, napakagandang pakinggan. And of course, if you are single, yan, you can tune in to Coach Maureen for coaching for single living at 4 p.m. para sa gustong maghanap or naghahanap ng more meaning or how to put more meaning in their lives. Diba? Maximizing the single life. Coach Maureen is your coach at 4 p.m. I would also like to invite you to Master Coach Ace Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. Diba? This is actually very good. I am a product, nag-undergo ako dito and ang laking tulong para sa akin. This includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So, hindi lang siya web-based learning. So, tututukan talaga kayo within those 3 days, every week. Napakaganda. And, very siya. It's not just comprehensive, it's also highly targeted. You will feel that after going through the program, marami kayong mapipick up. So the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. That is Coach Rizal for 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. Yan. So If you are curious about coaching, you want to experience the magic of life coaching, or you want to be certified as a life coach, ito, this is one of the best ways. So once again, this is Coach TJ from Life Coach Philippines for coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. So before I go, the ating routine, love bamboo, love bamboo, and love bamboo. So stay safe and healthy always, everyone. See you soon.